Hi girls, I hope you're all ready for NSD. I just want to give you a quick rundown of the quick challenge book that we're going to make. This is what it's going to look like. I'm still busy, but just to give you a rough idea of what you're in store for. Okay, I need you to prepare your books along. So a lot of you have been asking what books you need to buy and how many pages that you need. So what I have done, if you can have a look, it's not a really huge, big, thick book. You can go with a thick book if you want, but you're going to be tearing out a lot of pages. I have used 49 pieces of paper in this book. It started with 200 sheets plus about 6 extras on the sides, and I tore it down to 50 sheets. So make sure that you have a book that has got at least 150 or more pages, numbered pages at least. Something like this one's 184 will be fine, but you are going to be tearing out not 84 pages because you need 50, so half of that. So you'll be tearing out 40 sheets. Okay, so just to explain to you what you're going to be looking for is you need a book. If you have a look at this book, okay, I hope it'll focus here. You need a seam. Oh, okay, sorry, it doesn't want to focus. All right, so if you have a look, these have got signatures. So what a signature is it's actually sewn into your book. You'll see it's got different sections, and each section has been sewn into your book. The way that you can see if it has been sewn in is find the center and have a look at your, just try and find the center page of your signature, which is, okay, so it is this one over here. And you can see that there is stitching. Best way to see that is if you lift the end of this. See there? You can see that that has been sewn into the book, and there is our stitching. All right, the reason we want to have this is because if we are now tearing off this side, the sheet on this side will automatically come off. So please be careful. If you're tearing out 40 sheets, that means you're only tearing out 20 because the opposite side is going to automatically tear out as well. So with these, it gives you a nice clean tear. Do not tear in the middle where your stitching is because it does get a little bit untidy. And then also please note where your signatures have been attached. So if you have a look, so there, okay, you can see there, you have your signatures, and in the middle there, it has actually, the signatures have been glued together. So if you have a look at that piece, that is a signature, and there it has been glued together. Do not tear these pages out either. So do not tear out the center, and do not tear out where they have been glued together. It just helps with the strength of your book. Okay, I know a lot of these old books, try and go for one that's got a bit more sturdy pages. The thin pages are a little bit wobbly because we're going to be putting a lot of stuff onto it. And don't worry about all the text and stuff. You'll see this book is from 1971. At least we're going to be using the books. I know some girls don't like tearing up and cutting up old books, but at least it's going to have a purpose, not just lying in an old bookshop now. All books you'll see have got 1 or 2 extra sheets on the front and the back. Please keep those. Do not tear these out either because we're going to stick them flat just to secure our book. All right, and don't worry about the cover and stuff because that we can always decorate after. Just to show you, I bought this book. I thought it would be perfect because it's nice and big as well. However, if you look at the seam, there we go. Can you see that that has not got signatures? These ones have actually, it looks like little signatures, but it's not. These have actually been sewn, not sewn, stitched. Not stitched. Oh, it's too early in the morning. These have been glued into the book. I know all the Reader's Digest books, they have also been glued into the book. So you can use it, but when you tear, please be very careful because it does tend to tear the pages on the other side as well. It is a little bit harder to tear the sheets out to get a neat edge. So if possible, first choice would be to get a book that has got signatures in it, so, and that it has been stitched. All right, and remember, at least 180 or more pages in the book so that you've got enough space to tear out your sheets. And then when you tear out as well, please don't tear all 40 from the first page. Make sure you leave evenly spaced. So what I done was I had a book of 200. This had 200 sheets. So I divided by 2, which was actually 100 sheets of paper because it's double-sided. And then I divided, mine is the 48 that I needed, or 50 that I needed. 50, bearing in mind, is full sheets. So each of these is a sheet. All right, so you need 50 sheets, which is 100 front and back. Okay, that makes sense, I hope. All right, so just to make sure that you do an even spread throughout your book, try and divide it by your signatures so you take out the exact amount that you need. All right, girls, and then what I've used to decorate, I have literally gone through all my stash. I'm going to use a lot of barcode strips. So if you've got barcode strips, if not, just border punch some strips, find some words. I have used some doilies, some old doilies. I have gone through all my flower stash. And then I've also found all my words, all the ones that I use for my Let's Play cards. I've also used a stencil with some ink. These are all just to decorate with. You do not have to have everything that I've used. You can decorate however you've got with whatever you've got. I'm not going to be using any fancy products or anything. This is just to fill up the pages. If you have a look, the stenciling does look quite nice on the pages. So that's just optional. And I think that is it. And you need a really good liquid glue. Please do not use Pritt glue. You can either use Tombow, you can use any nice white liquid glue. Bostik also works well. They're not the see-through one, the white, I think it's like the Ponel glue, the wood glue. That works well. We're not using double-sided tape. We're only going to be using glue for this. All right, I hope that answers all your questions. If you have any more questions, please just ask them below. Thanks, girls, and I can't wait to share this awesome journal with you. Bye.